Ever feel like that whole carbon footprint thing is just kind of, I don't know, abstract? Like,
Yeah.
how much is 30 tons CO2 anyway?
Right.
Well, get ready for it to feel very real, because today we're diving into something that makes it crystal clear: private jets.
Buckle up, folks, because this deep dive is headed straight for Mallorca, and we brought our calculator.
Yeah, we're talking luxury travel and its climate impact.
It's a great example of how individual choices play into those big global climate goals or don't.
Okay, so set the scene for us. What's this about a private jet to Mallorca?
So picture this.
Yeah.
You're jetting off from, let's say, Copenhagen
Okay.
to the sunny beaches of Mallorca, drinks in hand, no airport stress. Sounds pretty nice.
Sounds amazing. Sign me up. Except, probably can't afford it.
Well, even if you could, there's another cost to consider. A hefty one. The carbon price tag.
Right. There it is. Okay, so break it down for us. What's the actual carbon footprint of a trip like that?
This is where it gets real. The article cites this think tank, Concedo, and they say to meet those Paris Agreement goals, remember those, each of us has a personal carbon budget of just 3 tons of CO2 per year. By 2030, that's it.
Wait, 3 tons per year?
Per year.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, so think about everything you do. Driving, flying, eating. It adds up.
Yeah, no kidding. So how many tons are we talking about for this Mallorca trip?
A one-way private flight. Roughly 7 tons of CO2 per passenger.
No way. That's, what, more than double the yearly allowance in one flight?
One single trip. It really puts things into perspective, doesn't it?
Talk about blowing your budget. And that's just the flight itself, right?
Yeah.
What about those contrails? You know, those white streets planes leave across the sky?
Ah, yes, contrails. They're actually worse than you might think.
Really?
They have a significant warming effect, even more so than the CO2 emissions from the plane itself.
Wow, I had no idea. I always just thought they looked kind of cool.
You know, not so much. So, yeah, when you add that in, that quick Mallorca getaway is starting to look even worse for the planet.
It does make you think twice, that's for sure. But it also raises a bigger question for me, and maybe this is a bit much, but it's easy to point fingers at private jets, right? But what about everything else? Where's the line between, like, enjoying our lives and, saving the planet?
It's a crucial question, and honestly, a tough one to answer. The article touches on this too, and it really emphasizes that it's not just about individual choices. Systemic change is essential.
So what does that mean exactly?
Well, yes, we need to be mindful of our personal carbon footprints, absolutely.
Right.
But we also need to look at the bigger picture, like the accessibility of private aviation, the overall footprint of the industry itself. These things need to be addressed on a larger scale.
So it's a shared responsibility then?
Exactly. We can't just put it all on individuals to solve.
So what can we do on a personal level then, besides swearing off private jets, obviously?
Well, the article mentions exploring more sustainable travel alternatives.
Like what?
Choosing train travel over flying whenever possible, for example.
Okay.
Even just being more aware of our transportation choices in our daily lives. Taking public transport, cycling, walking even. Small changes can make a difference.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
It's about thinking about our impact in everything we do, not just those big, extravagant trips.
Precisely. It's about recognizing that every choice we make has a ripple effect.
It's all connected.
Exactly.
This has been really eye-opening, honestly. It's easy to get caught up in the abstract of it all, But this Mallorca thing,
Right.
it makes it real, like really real.
It's a stark reminder that even those seemingly small choices, they do have an impact, and it all adds up.
So for everyone listening, next time you're faced with a choice,
Yeah.
booking a flight, deciding how to get to work, whatever it is, remember that private jet to Mallorca?
Yeah.
It's a powerful reminder that those individual actions, even small ones, they contribute to something much, much bigger.
Absolutely. It's not about being perfect. It's about making progress. Every little bit counts.
Well said. On that note, we'll leave you with this. Our deep dive today focused on private jets. But think about other industries.
Yeah.
The technology we use every day, its carbon footprint.
Yeah.
What's the responsibility of companies, of governments?
Lots to consider.
Lots to consider. Food for thought.